Good morning, it's me. I'm back. I'm Stephanie Flath, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm coming to you live Wednesday morning, January 15. We are halfway through the first month of the new year. So I'm live on Facebook. It's 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time, which is when I come live every week. But you could be watching this later on YouTube. So if you want to find me live, you can go to my Facebook business page. It's facebook.com/dazzled by stamping. Or if you want to find me in other areas looking for classes or projects and samples, ideas, information about joining my team, you can find me on my website at dazzledbystamping.com. Okay, so I'm going to refresh my screen here a second. I'm not even sure if I'm not on the right page. Good morning, Jennifer. How are you bright and early this morning? Do you consider this early, or are you a morning person? Let me see. Okay, so I'm on the right page. Do I need to refresh? I need to refresh. Just a second. Sorry for the distraction. The reason I take the time to do this is so that I can see comments even while I'm stamping. So otherwise I would not bother being distracted from you. Good morning, Dot. Is Carson busy, or is he hanging with you? Hi, Carrie. Hi, Nancy. So do you guys have sunshine there in Wisconsin? Ooh, Carrie put a sun in her comment. Yes, I have to set my alarm to you. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you, Jennifer. Well, 10 o'clock is not early for me, but well, I realize it's 10:30 now, but I stay up way too late, and so I do need an alarm to get up. So we actually have some sunshine here. At least it's trying to peek out. I can only see through one of my blinds, so I'm not sure. Hi, Kathy. But it's still cold though. You guys probably have it colder over there in Wisconsin. You're always colder than us, I think. But it's nice to have clear skies rather than snowy skies. It's been kind of snowy. I was watching both you and Leo the Truck. Well, hi, Carson and Leo the Truck. Hi, Bev. Thank you for joining us. So I'm excited to, I must not turn I had a text come through. I must not have turned what's it called? My focus, my do not disturb on or something. That's weird. I probably took it off for, I know I took it off for, my vacation, and I never put it back on. Sunshine but 20s. I honestly don't know what the temperature is here, but I know last night hi Rachel. I know last night as the sun was going down, or even before the sun was down, it was in the teens instead of the 20s. But anyway, it's definitely cold. And of course, did I tell you about, I don't know if I told you this. Did I tell you about that I took a big, that's awesome. Thanks, Dad. I got a big rip out of my winter coat. So annoying. So my wonderful niece is going to fix it for me, but I told her it was no rush because normally I'm a hot body anyway, and so putting on a sweatshirt is fine, and I'm completely fine, but I was so mad. So it's this 21 here. Oh, okay. Thanks, Marlene. Thank you. I think we've had designer paper similar to this. Thank you. So my winter coat, when I actually wear a winter coat, it's long. I found this amazing puffy winter coat. It's down kind of to my knees, and it's 9 degrees. Ooh wee! And you're even south of us. Holy cow! So Todd and I were out for lunch, and I sat down and I put I took my coat off and I just like laid it behind me. And then when we were going to leave, instead of just trying to get up and put my coat on, hi Mario, I was trying to put my arms in the arms of my coat, and I'm like, why can't I get this one? It's like stuck on the back of my chair or something. And the whole time I'm ripping it because my chair leg is on it. So I don't, it's not just a regular rip. It's a U-shaped rip, like 6 inches long. Ridiculous. I was so, a huge nope. Sean, why is Sean home? He doesn't like all the cold. What is the nope for? Hi, Marcia. Anyway, so it was ridiculous. So first of all, I'm embarrassed that I just ripped my coat in. Ooh, yeah. So Carrie, you're that much colder than where Nancy is? Oh, to 9 degrees. Is he home though? Is Sean home? So I already feel like I made a fool of myself, trying to yank my coat. Probably no one was watching me, but you feel like everyone's watching you. So I feel like a fool that happened. And then I get up and hi Donna, I get up and like all my stuffing is trying to fall out of my coat. So that it doesn't fall out, I actually have to take the bottom of and it's not on the inside, it's actually on the outside. So any stitching is going to show. But anyway, not buying a new coat. So that the stuffing doesn't fall out, I actually have to pick up the bottom of my coat and sort of roll it in my hand and hold it. Oh my word, so ridiculous. So there's like stuffings everywhere. Oh man. Things have been slow, so training at home, but now he has to go. Oh, gotcha. All right, well, tell him hi and be careful and pack up. My Todd's grandma would say, wear your wraps. She was so funny. Okay, so I think I wasted enough time. First of all, I got on here late. I did do it good. It was ridiculous. I wasn't laughing at the time. I can laugh now. Then I was mad and embarrassed and, oh, brother, it's ridiculous. Okay, so I wasted enough time. So people are on here, so I'm going to do my randomizer. I have everybody loaded. So we are randomizing 2 Darling Dino cards. So I have everybody set up. Now I just need to, can't win multiple times at one time. Now there's the start. Okay. Oh, Carlyn. Oh, is she on yet? I don't think she's on yet. Carlyn is my first winner. Congratulations. Well, it's funny. I was really in the mood for where we went. And I don't know if it was my taste buds. Oh, thanks for sharing. I don't know if it was my taste buds picking another winner, or if they were just off that day, but my food was just, So no, it was not worth ruining my coat over. Ooh, Judy, cool. Yay. Okay. Congratulations, girls. I'm not sure Judy has won my randomizer before. Okay, so done with the randomizer. Better luck next time for the rest of you. And thank you for gabbing with me while I'm on here. So today I am showing you a bundle that it's an online exclusive. And I feel like sometimes our online exclusives get ignored because you specifically have to go searching for them and whatever. And anyway, I just thought this one was cute. And I feel like, I don't remember if Rachel, you and I were talking about this. Oh yeah, because we were together when we were looking at stuff, right? But I ended up getting this. So this is called Spring Corners. And it just looks like a really fun set to me. And I'm announcing that this is really late, but I'm announcing that this is also going to be what we're using for my next Dazzling card club. So, so here's the stamp set. So I'm going to be using this. And let's see. Yes, and I'm going to be, I get stuck on designer paper. I'm going to be using this with the plaid designer paper again. You might get sick of it by the time I'm done with it. So anyway, I'm really excited about that. And I think I'm just going to move right into putting you down. But I'm thought of one thing that I want to tell you right now. And that is, if you qualified to attend my Hostess Appreciation Party, today is the last day that you can register for it. So an email went out to remind you. If you didn't get the email, thanks. If you didn't get the email, then you either registered already or you didn't qualify because a reminder went out today. So I'm going to put you down, and I need my magic wand on backwards, upside down. And here we go. Ooh, my phone's trying to fall out. Just a sec. That hasn't happened before. Sorry. Hand in the way. I don't know what's going on here. All right. Whew, weird. Okay, so here we are. So again, here's the stamp set. So it's an online exclusive. So demonstrators, for you to be able to find an easy way for you to be able to find online exclusives is to go in the demonstrator website. You go to you click on menu, you scroll down to what's new, and then I think it pulls it. Shoot, I don't remember the next step. Anyway, that's where you get to it, where you can see everything that's new. And you can sort it alphabetically so that like Spring Corners stamp set and stamp set dies and bundle are all right together, so you can see when there's something that coordinates. And shoot, I don't remember how customers can get there. Well, first of all, if you're on my email mailing list, I have a button that you can click for new online exclusives. So that's how you can do it. Okay, so I'm going to start with one where I actually am going to use the die. So here's my colors. Crumb Cake, Boho Blue, and then this plaid designer paper that I love. So I'm going to use this white. And did I show you? I showed you the dies, but I did not show you the one that I'm going to use today. So here's the one. It's just really, oh, did it see did you guys see the balloons? Is it because this here? Or did I say congratulations? Or I don't know how the balloons came across. I'm going to show it again. Did I say balloons? I don't know how it made that happen. Did you guys see it? Okay, so I'm using these flowers. They are adorable. And I want it right in the bottom corner of this. And so I did not do the die cutting yet. Okay, quick reminder. They appear with gestures in front of an iPhone. Right, but I don't know how balloons happen. I understand the heart and I understand the thumbs up or the like or whatever. I don't know how balloons happen. Did I make a balloon with my hands? Oh man, that's too funny. Okay. It surprised me. Okay, reminder. I have my die in here. You want, when you're going to put your, it's a setting I figured out when with my Zoom classes. It's a feature on the iPhone. Gotcha. Oh, it's the default? That's weird. Okay. You want a capital E that's going into the machine first when you're using the mini boss. So capital E means here's a long top, here's a short middle, and here is a long bottom, or vice versa. Top and bottom need to be long, middle is short. Does that make sense? When it goes through here. But you still have to make sure all your layers are around where the die is. Otherwise, none of it does any good. Okay, so that makes it be able to go into the machine easily. Otherwise, sometimes you could just push and try to roll it, and it just won't roll. All right, done with that. Some of my stuff came out. Okay, so I'm just gonna finish punching these out. I don't like the roller thing that you can put on your take your pick tool. Sometimes I use it, but these come out easily enough and are big enough that I'm not gonna worry. Okay, so look how cute that is. I love that. Okay, getting rid of all these scraps. This morning, I was still working on my well, no, my samples were done. I was working on pulling it all together. And suddenly I couldn't find my die. I'm like, how am I going to show my project without my die? So here is the card. Okay, and if you did not watch me last week, I have a new tip for you. And that is to use an uninked white craft pad and fill it with Memento ink. And it works amazing, amazing for your photopolymer stamps. Okay, so the one thing about these corner stamps is you have to balance them better than normal. You can't just lay them down. They'll be tippy, and then you'll get too much ink on it. The first time I tried inking it up, typically when my stamp is this big, I take my ink pad and hi Dina. I take my ink pad and I tap this, but when I did that, I did it too hard and got it everywhere, and then it showed up on my card. And so you need to just hold on to this and just tap it lightly. And it covered really well. Tap it lightly so that you can get it inked well. Okay, thanks for sharing, Dina. All right, and then we're just gonna go right on here. I love the font is so pretty too. It makes me happy. Okay, so we're done with this ink pad for the moment anyway. And then I also want to use, this is boho blue, and there's this, there's 3 lines. I'm going to show you on the, you'll see it better here. There's this stamp. I really like this stamp too. And I'm going to ink it up in boho, which is a fairly light color, but I want it lighter. I want it to be very, just a light accent. Look how cute that is. I love it. All right, so done with boho. I'm just gonna get these out of the way. All right, and then what I'm gonna do is, I definitely need my silicone mat here. I'm gonna put adhesive here. See if I can get it on the edge. This would probably be a good time to use the liquid adhesive if I weren't so averse to it. And I want to make sure I'm looking on the back. Oh, I forgot I cut this short. I I cut the white shorter than originally intended, so I'm going to have to cut this off. I forgot. Look how pretty that is through there. I love it. All right, I got to cut this off because I forgot that I made it shorter here. Go this way. It originally was 3 inches wide. Okay. Now we're going to put this all together. I made this be a really clean, simple card. So this is not boho, this is Misty Moonlight. And I'm gonna tip this on here a little bit. Yes. On the computer, it looks like a denim color. Well, I feel like this is more denim. Misty Moonlight is more denim than this. This one I feel like is, I would think of it as like slate or like country kitchen blue. That's what it makes me think of. Hi, Carlyn. You were one of my winners this morning. I didn't think that I saw you yet, but I wasn't sure because you know my memory when I'm on my live. Okay, so we're just going to tip this just a little bit off. So here's my card so far. And then we're going to do one more little embellishment. So this is iridescent foil gems. There's nothing new about this. In fact, this is in the annual catalog, and I think it was somewhere else before that. And we're just going to take one and put it right here. And there's my card. I love this die so much. But the font is my favorite. No, it's just my morning voice. I don't think I have a cold. And plus I need a drink. That would help. Ever since, I feel like this is the case, ever since years and years ago, I had laryngitis, or I think my doctor called it pharyngitis, for a week straight. And ever since then, my voice is really susceptible to, thank you. My voice is susceptible to being scratchy. Okay, so this is Basic Beige. Thank you so much. And I first had a little bit simpler idea, and then I thought of something else. I'm going to show you both, but this is, I'm going to put this under so you can see it better. Okay, so the first thing that I want to do is I'm going to make, I need this to dry. This is Calypso Coral, and I'm going to make a palette here for me to use. And I'm going to use my, what paint, are they called painter brushes now? Aqua brushes. They used to be called aqua painters, but it's not quite that name anymore, and I don't remember the name. So I'm going to squeeze a little bit of water in the cap so I can spread this around because I want it to be pretty light. Spread this around. And then I'm just going to do a watercolor wash on here. I just want some color. And I need to let this dry because I don't want it to be, too dark for what I have going. And it can't be wet for this either. I'm going to have to wash this out later. So usually you can just keep squeezing water out to get any ink that's left in the brush tip. And first of all, I don't have enough ink in it. Or water. I keep saying ink. I mean water. You fill, I'll show you here. This is different than the old one though, so I don't remember. Oh, it's backwards. That's what it is. So you take the end of this off, fill this with water, and, no, wrong way. They didn't do lefty-loosey. They did lefty tighty. I don't know, it's just different. And then you can squeeze water out and use it like a paintbrush for watercolor. But I need to rinse that out better later. Okay, so I'm just setting this aside because I want it to dry for what I have in mind. And I'm using this designer paper. So it's this color on one side, this color on the other. And I used my, I know it's supposed to be righty-tighty, and it's not. It's lefty-tighty. Righty-loosey. That's why it's a problem. I can't figure out how to open the thing. I know you guys are trying to have me say it correctly, but it's not correct. This does not follow those rules. Okay, anyway, so I die cut these with Stylish Shapes. Oh, I should show you the whole pack. I have it here. This is one of my favorite of all time. Stylish Shapes, they're stitched dies, double stitched actually. Inside and outside gets stitched. So I used this, and I was just gonna do my card like this, but then I realized that I have another die that I can put on here. And so I did this. Look at these cute little, they're so cute. Okay, so can you see there's a little flower that's die cut there, but it doesn't cut it out. It just sort of cuts the shape and then cuts the center out. So that's totally using it to my advantage. I love it. I was given a set as a gift, and I noticed they're backwards too. I had the hardest time unscrewing them. Exactly. It's so crazy. Okay, so these are my pieces that I'm going to use, and while my Calypso coral is still drying, I'm going to make a background. So we have basic beige, and I have dots here that I'm going to just stamp randomly all over the place. I was so happy that those flowers fit right inside that die size that I wanted to use. That made me happy. Okay. So when you're doing this kind of random, sometimes it helps you, thank you. Sometimes it helps you to spin your card. It helps you be more random because sometimes it's just hard to be random. Okay, so I have my background here. It's just, I love that we can do a watermark sort of look with our color on color. Okay, now I'm still not ready for stamping on here. I don't think. We're going to let that dry a little bit longer. But I'm going to put these in position how I want them. Oops. Do I want it there? Do I want it there? Oh, maybe I want it there. Okay, that way. This way a little more. So I'm just kind of trying to be, hi Jamie. Just trying to be somewhat random or whatever. But here's what I want to do. So I'm taking Early Espresso, and I have a stamp. It says, oh, I didn't read your stamp to you on the other one. It was thank you for everything. This one says, happy we are friends. And I don't have this attached yet. I'm just putting it in place, and I'm stamping around it. Happy we are friends. Then, oh, I forgot to clean my other stamp. Where did I put that? Oh, there it is. It was hiding. Okay, just a sec. I need to clean my lines because I want to use them again. So usually I use my Stampin' Scrub for cleaning. Wet on one side, dry on the other, and you're done. I feel like it cleans my stamps better. I usually don't use just the chamois. Okay, so these lines that I used on the last card, I'm going to ink it up again in Early Espresso. And I'm going to stamp it. It doesn't look like I got it inked well. There, that's better. I'm going to stamp it right here. And then I have You Amaze Me. I've been watching you on my phone. Need to leave and pick up later. Thanks for picking. You're welcome. And You Amaze Me. I still want to move this a little bit, I think. This is going to go right here. There. Okay. Now, I'm going to take these off a minute. And this one, I originally did it in black. I think I'm gonna try it in Early Espresso. Hopefully this is, I guess I better clean off the black first. That might be suggested. All right, just a sec. I didn't clean it last night when I was done. Okay, Early Espresso. So this stamp, you definitely don't want to get too much ink on it, or it just looks like a big blob. That's better. Okay, so we're gonna stamp this right on here. Oh, look how sweet those flowers are. Okay. So now all my stamping's done. Now I just need to pull it all together. Pull it together, Steph. All right. So these two are going to get adhesive. I don't want the adhesive to be coming through my flowers, though. But I didn't want to worry about them. Okay, so this one goes down here. You Amaze Me. Then this one. So Rachel, I was just thinking about Sean's job. That's weird that he's not very busy. He's always so busy, I thought. This one goes back up here. And then this one, I'm going to use dimensionals. I actually see them on my desk. You're making my wants get bigger. Well, that's my job, Dina. Thanks for telling me I'm doing my job well. I didn't even realize we had new online exclusives at first. I sort of got confused. And then when I went looking for them, I'm like, oh yeah, these are awesome. Okay, so even though this is tiny, I wanted it on all four corners. Hi, Cindy. I wanted it on all four corners, and I'm putting this right back here. I sort of want it overlapped on both of them. Okay, so here's my card so far. And then I just need to add embellishments. And I'm using the same one as I did last week. They're called adhesive backed textured dots. I think I used the bigger ones last time though, but this time I want to use the small ones. So I'm going to pick up one of these. I'm going to put it right in the middle of the flower. Aha, so cute. I hadn't done this last night because I made the card without the dies, or without the flowers in there. Hi, Donna. Thank you. Okay, so here's my card. It's all done. All right, so I'm gonna, oh, one more thing I think I want to do. I'm gonna grab, just a sec, do I have it here? I do. All right, so I did not do this on my card before, but you can see it better on here. So I wanted a really light watercolor wash behind here, but when I looked at it, I suddenly wanted these look like cone flowers to me, and I wanted these cones to be darker. So I'm just adding some. Ooh, that makes it stand out. There. All done. Okay, so I'm done stamping, so I'm going to put you guys up. So on upside down, you put you backwards again. And here I am. Okay, so here's my card. Kind of a fun way to use the, was it border? Spring corners is what it's called. Just something a little bit different, but easy. So easy. So here's the first one. So I'm going to show you, this is my original design. It's still very cute, but it's without the flowery part on the designer paper, and it's with blue, not blue, black flower instead of early espresso flower, and no color on the cones. So anyway, thank you. I'm glad that you like it. Okay, and then here is the first card that I made. Thank you for everything. So it's really easy to put your designer paper behind this. But you could have any color of, like I could have just let the blue come through, but I wanted to add a little bit more color, and it makes it go with my crumb cake card base better. So I'm not sure if both of these or one of these are going to be part of my Dazzling Card Club, but I will definitely be using one of them. Thank you, Jamie. So I will be opening up registration for that soon, like hopefully maybe by tomorrow. And remember, if you're on my email mailing list, then you'll get a project sheet that has all the dimensions for one of the projects, the dimensions, the whole product lists and all that kind of stuff on the sheet with color picture. So I always send that out the next day. So today's Wednesday, I'll send it out tomorrow afternoon. Thank you so much. And also in my Facebook post, I wouldn't have figured out the corner stamps, so thanks. Thank you. So one of the things that I also want to do, I'm not sure if I'll do it on my post today or on my post tomorrow, where I actually show the close-ups of the cards that I make. Because on my blog post on the first day, I just showed the video and then list some of the supplies. Thank you so much. But the next day, then I show both pictures and the supplies. One of the 2 days, I'm going to also put a bunch of the online exclusives that are available, because sometimes if somebody doesn't just put them right in front of your face, then you don't know about them. So I want you to be able to see the coolness. Let me see. Well, thank you, Rachel. Let's see. There was something else I was going to tell you. So I told you about Hostess Appreciation. Today's the last day to sign up. Registration for, thank you so much. Registration for our retreat is going on. The retreat is February 15. I have fun things planned for it. And registration ends on February 1 for that. So it's an all-day thing, or as much of it as you want. Your registration fee covers lunch and supper and pillow gifts and a goodie bag and stuff to make a couple projects too. Otherwise, you bring your own stuff to do, because it's just fun that way. I feel like that's from when my phone was. I'm like, why am I seeing my top of my head's cut off? Not that I need you to see the top of my head, but just I felt like I was going like this. But you bring your own projects and have fun with us for the day, or as much of the day as you want. I know it's hard because it's February. Some of the people aren't that normally come aren't coming because you never know how weather's going to be. But it's a fun day, and we're toasty warm inside and having fun together. Let's see, what else is going on? I think that's it. If I think of something else, then I'll have to put it in my blog post. So thank you so much for joining me today. And make sure you check out Online Exclusives because there's some amazing stuff. And is Jamie Sales on here? I feel like she got on here, but I'm not sure. She made me need to get the Arches one. I didn't want the Arches one, and then I needed it. And she showed some cute cards with it. So anyway, thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful day. Should I do my heart so you guys can, so the heart. There you go. I love that. Thank you for joining me today. Have a wonderful day. And I will see you again next week, Wednesday, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. And, or maybe 10:31. I'm sorry. Sounds good. Thank you so much. Have a great week. Bye.